guys, today we are in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Check out who's behind us, Dwight Eisenhower. Well, we're gonna head down this way, give you a little tour of Baltimore Street, show you some of the businesses they have here, maybe a few history places, but we'll do a full history walk here sometime and show you all the houses. There's a lot of historic houses and businesses down through here. Then we're gonna come back on the other side, swing in, maybe get some ice cream at Mr. G's and show you what's on the other side of the road. Are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
We're gonna start our tour right up here by the National Cemetery. We can't go in there and film. So we're gonna start here at the Gettysburg Heritage Enterprises Incorporated. National Civil War Memorial Sculpture in there and the Dwight Eisenhower Society. That must be why this statue is here. General Dwight Eisenhower, Supreme Commander of Allied Forces. That's pretty lifelike. All right, let's head towards town. Next building we're going to come to, we did a video on the Civil War Tales. This is a unique attraction. This is a diorama that all the figures are cats. This also is the orphanage.
The girls did a great display. They went and took pictures and went to find out where the rocks were before they put this together over at the battlefield. So they put a lot of time and effort into it.
Yeah, so show them some love and visit this place. The National Homestead at Gettysburg, the orphanage. Next is another part of the orphanage. This is Ghostly Images and Tours, one of our favorite spots here in town. Ghostly Images of Gettysburg, tours depart here. We did a video on all the different ghost tours you can take here in town, and that's one of our favorites. Now, let's just show you this. The Gettysburg Tour Center. This is where you get your tickets for the buses that you see driving around town. Now that used to be right there. They're building a new one. Can't wait to see that. Again, I don't know if we've said this before in other videos, but that parking lot right there is free parking. Don't have to worry about paying anything like you do these meters. Had to add this into this video. These meters are 25 cents for every 10 minutes. That's why free parking is a must when visiting.
But there's only half of that parking lot that's free because the other half's for the hotel people.
That's right, forgot about that. Over there, you'll see the pavement's different.
Yeah, the hotel guests.
And we've stayed in that hotel. We'll get to that when we come up that side. Getty's Gear. Nice collection of castings, decors, cigars in there. Yeah, look at that. Like some Gettysburg souvenirs. It's a place we've never gone in. Now down through here is Old Gettysburg Village. Different shops. There's a winery down there. Looks like there's a lot of stuff that we didn't even know is there, Bobby. We haven't been down there for a while, so maybe we'll have to make our way down there again sometime. But that's how you can get to it from this angle. Some yellow feet. The Hoof, Fin and Fowl restaurant. This is a place we have never eaten at. Maybe we need to. Has some outside seating. Let's see what they specialize in. Steamed crabs, seafood, steak, and exotic cuisine. I'll have to try that sometime. All right, let's head on down. Next location, the Cemetery Inn. We've had some friends stay there. Say it's decent. I'm gonna head on down here to Rita's. Now this used to be a business, had an accident here, been closed down. We have here Gettysburg Cigar Company. Back here, Buddy Boy Winery. That must be new. We have a Rita's Ice Custard and Happiness. Now we're on the back side of O'Rourke's. Nice Irish place to eat. Having a video on that. We enjoyed our meal there. Got to sit outside. But some advice, if you go to O'Rourke's, don't go there when the sun's beaming down. You want to sit outside because it gets very hot. Convenience store. What's gas? Gas is $3.59 here at the end of May in Gettysburg. So we crossed over and now we're starting down this way. Body and Soul says it's $4.61 on Baltimore Street. It's a silversmith. Local artist jewelry studio. Says it's open. All right, let's go on down. I can kind of see in here some of the stuff they have. Some nice fountains going around this building. Now, what is this? Gettysburg's first municipal water supply. This well and a nearby spring were the first sources of water provided to the town of Gettysburg. Huh. Let's take a look down in there. Yeah. I don't remember that being there. Do not lean on railing. Yeah, you don't want to fall into that. I'm sure that's been there, but I don't remember it.
I don't remember seeing it either. But a lot of times when we're walking, the streets are pretty busy, so we might have missed it.
Probably did. Children of Gettysburg, 1863. This is a interactive place for your kids. Now, 12 and under is free with a paid ticketed adult. Let me see inside. I think you go around and just do some different things. Here's a little brochure. Gettysburg's most family-friendly children history museum. Explore Gettysburg. Children of Gettysburg, 1863. Looks like you're going to do some interactive items in there. Might be worth stopping in if your kids are into history. Now the house we just showed you from the Children of Gettysburg is the John Rupp House. It was constructed in 1868. Our next stop, Cone Sweet Cone. Homemade ice cream. Little place for you to sit outside. Next to it's a Sentimental Journey bed and bath. I am not sure what this is. I don't know if this is a bed and breakfast. It's pretty nice looking the way they have it done. Old school. Might just be someone's house. Could be apartments. The Gettysburg Emporium. Uniforms, jewelry, and accessories. Look at these old sidewalks. What they got in the windows here? Some old antiques. There's some outfits in there. I can't hardly see them. Now we're getting up onto a place that we enjoy, the Farnsworth House and Sweeney Tavern. You can take ghost tours there, get some great food. Just a good place to visit or stay there. You got their little scary stuff out here. Sleepy Hollow ghost tours. And you can sit out here and eat. Go back in that corner and get the tickets for the ghost tour. We recommend this place, don't we, Bobby?
Yes.
We have eaten here and have a couple of videos from here. And there's the famous Farnsworth House bed and breakfast. Been featured on a lot of ghost shows. And we'll say it again, said it a million times. That top window up there is where Jenny Wade was shot from. Now we have Wendy Allen Studio and Gallery. Don't remember that place. Must be some fine art in there or something. Not sure. All right. Heartful History Gift Shop. Bobby, there's some places here that we've never been in.
I know.
We might have to come back and try them. A Union General escapes capture in the building to your right. It's nice when you come down through here. They have a lot of history plaques like that set up. And if you look close, they have these plaques telling you whether this building was here during the Civil War, and this one was. Ahead is a pretty neat place. Takes you back in time. The Shriver Saloon and the Shriver House. We've taken a tour of that before. Never filmed it. Not sure if you can or not. Maybe you could. We could ask them, maybe try to do it sometime. Don't know much about the saloon though. Never knew that was in there. Did the museum. Tells a little bit of history of this house. We've been here before when they've had reenactors shoot out of this house and run down the street. Remember that?
Yes.
That was neat. That's probably what they're doing on this. You can tour the home and see the blood-stained Confederate sharpshooter's nest. And we took that tour. Tilly Pierce House, 1829. Don't remember that one. That's Tilly Pierce, 15-year-old schoolgirl. Now we're going to cross over. This business is the Ghost of Gettysburg. I think the first ghost tour that was ever here. Mark Nesbitt. He has several books that he writes on them. This house has been featured in a lot of ghost shows on TV also. Come on in. Celebrating 30 seasons. Tours tonight. It's right inside there, guys. Okay. Keep going. See what's up here. There's another art studio, Civil War images. I wish we could see some of this stuff on the outside. And they need to fix the sidewalks. Let's look at that. You could easily trip. Still very pretty though, walking down through history with all these old buildings. The Crystal Wand. Looks like this building was here during the battle. Maybe not. Yep. Property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places. See some of that stuff. Dowsing rods in there. The Gettysburg Museum of History. Now we've been in that place. There's a lot of neat stuff in there. Here's a very unique building, Memorial Church of the Prince of Peace. We do a history tour. We'll come back and tell you the history of this building. But for right now, we're just going to keep walking towards town. Custom signs store, hand-painted signs in there. Can't see real well in the windows. Vintage street fair. Look at all these old things. Look at that spooky looking doll, Bobby. Got a Jimi Hendrix album up there. So we're making our way where we're going to stop and turn around because we're going to do a town walk. We're going to include a lot of these businesses up here that are also on Baltimore Street, but we're not going to put them in this video. We're going to turn around here at the stoplight, but we will show you those in the town walk. Now we have walked by a few attorneys and stuff. We just haven't stopped to show you that. And a lot of the buildings are just houses that people live in. The Blue Star Memorial, a tribute to the armed forces that have defended the United States of America. That's nice. Now this building is the Adams County Courthouse. Pretty impressive. I think it has a plaque out front. There it is. Sights and sounds too horrible to describe. Now there were two courthouses here. This one was built in 1859 and it served as a field hospital during the battle. So it probably saw a lot of nasty things. Now here's a plaque to Thaddeus Stevens, the great Commodore. 1792 to 1868. Nice and detailed. Right out here in front of the courthouse. The flag flying. Well, we crossed over to the other side. There's a few more businesses down through there on Baltimore Street. Again, we will do that when we do a square walk. One of our favorite stops in town is this sweet candy store shop. They have a lot of retro candies and different sodas. It's like going back in time. There's a bunch of ducks in there. Has machines. This would be a cool place to maybe do a vlog in. Lunch boxes. Look at all the M&Ms. Grateful Dead lunchbox in there. I say a vlog in here sometime. Now we're leaving the candy store. The next store above it, the Polish Pottery. Get some of that stuff in there. Pretty. A lot of red, white, and blue in this town, guys. Let's head back to the car, and on our way we'll show you a few more things, but we're headed to get some ice cream at Mr. G's. Now we have the Adams County Library. Have Abraham Lincoln standing out front of it. Now that's one of the more impressive libraries I think I have ever seen. What do you think?
It is. It's a big library.
No, you can't even tell that's what it is. Looks like something you would see in Washington, D.C. Pretty detailed statue of Lincoln up here doing the Gettysburg Address. Gonna leave the library and head up this way some more. Cross over, you have the Presbyterian Church of Gettysburg. Temples of Mercy. This is a picture of the church in 1880. And that's a pretty impressive church. Goes over into this other building. Big. That's the Calvin House over there. It says it's the office of the church. What do you think, Bobby, of that one?
It's pretty impressive.
That'd be a nice one to go inside and see.
I like the one across the street. Look, looks like the lights are on upstairs, or just a reflection.
Yeah, that's probably the sun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Through the stained glass windows. It's pretty.
Now we have a book telling us the history of a lot of these buildings, like we told you earlier, maybe on that one. And these, we're going to have to come down here and just go back over and tell you what significance some of these places were. The Brighter Tomorrows Center. Inside this building years ago, when we used to come up here, This had like a freak show type stuff. Had like carnival and sideshow exhibits in there. It didn't last very long. We went in it, had some scary dolls and just all kind of different things. It just wasn't real popular here. Now we're coming up on Spooky's Cauldron. Bobby got a shirt at this store. This is Spooky. She does a lot of ghost tours, works at another ghost place up the street. This is the house that Jenny Wade was born in, if I remember right. I think there's a plaque telling us that. Let me see. Yep. Birthplace of Jenny Wade. I think a lot of people probably have no idea that that's where she was born at. They think that the Jenny Wade house where she got shot at is where she was born at. That's her sister's house. But here's what's in here. Got crafts, bath bombs, and look at the bottom. The Museum of Haunted Objects are in there. Bobby, we got to do that sometime. Haunted objects right up our alley. Haunted Cemetery starts here. Back from the Dead starts here. All kind of different tours. The next building, the Maryland Sutler. You can get all your Civil War reenacting stuff in there. I think was that Gettysburg High School back there or Gettysburg Junior High? One of the two.
It's one of the two.
Back in there. Dry goods. Reenacting gear, cigars, buy, sell, and trade. And coming soon, another museum in the town. Look at that. General store. Glad to see a few new businesses coming in here. Nice and peaceful out here tonight. Not many cars, but it is the middle of the week.
I figure Mr. G's will be busy though.
I don't know. There's not a lot of people, but you know what? I can see Mr. G's, so I think you earned an ice cream walking up and down these roads tonight.
I think I have too.
Again, look at all those Civil War building plaques down through here. But if you want to do this walking tour, be careful, right, Bobby, on this sidewalk?
Especially on this side, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dangerous. That's the one thing they need to fix. Looks like they did fix this area.
They did fix some.
Yep, need to fix a little more. Now this is nice. The future home of the Gettysburg Welcome Center. They need a welcome center on this side of town. Well, you can see what all there is to do. 1863 escape room. That's probably pretty fun. Gettysburg Premier Civil War Escape Room. Book online. And a winery and cider house. They used to have food in here. I don't know if they still do or not. We've never went in here and got anything. And Mr. G's. Old-fashioned homemade and soft serve ice cream. A lot of places to eat. The winery, you used to be able to go back here. You used to have bands singing back here and everything. I don't even think it's open tonight. Yep, back in this little area. There we go. A lot of places to sit. Nice and cool. And this house that Mr. G's is in has a lot of bullet holes in it. Let's go see what flavors they have. Hopefully they have chocolate in here tonight. And we'll find out real fast. Oh, there's the flavors of today. No chocolate. There is chocolate peanut butter. But they have pina colada and red velvet. Never seen those on there, so we're leaning towards that. Homemade too. We put this ice cream up against any ice cream around. It's just that good. It's like a quick look at the prices here at Mr. G's.
I got the red velvet with a waffle cone, and John got the pina colada. They're
like yours
starting
is
to melt.
Yep. Let's just take a quick look again. Man, those look good.
There's a red velvet. That's pretty good. I got a piece of the red velvet cake in that. It's a pretty color too in it. Still, chocolate's my favorite.
And they have that chocolate, they told us, for a week.
Yeah.
You have to buy it in the soft serve, but you want to get the homemade ice cream. Pina colada. Now this is one scoop. Could have added another scoop to it. This is plenty big enough. And they make these cones inside there. They need to carry this flavor more often. They have little pieces of coconut and pineapple chopped up in there. The ice cream is so creamy. That's pretty decent. We've never had a bad flavor here. Probably the one we didn't care for might have been the mint chocolate chip. After you ate it a while, it wasn't that great. But this is very good, guys. We both did a taste test on these, and my favorite is the pina colada. It just has a lot of flavor. Bobby, which one you going with?
I agree. It has more flavor than this one.
But they're both very good. But that one with all those pieces of pineapple and coconut blending in is worth getting. We're leaving Mr. G's and headed back towards the car. And that big tree you see there, if I'm not mistaken, is a witness tree, meaning it was here for the Battle of Gettysburg. Let's just walk back here just for 1 second. Nice little area. Beautiful flowers out here. The evolution of Gettysburg Common School. I guess that's headed that way, because that's the school entrance. Bell tower given in memory of C. William Harbaugh, class of 1940. All right, let's head back around. I'm just impressed with these flowers already. Help keep our park clean. There's Lincoln, 1863. Hardest part walking back is this little hill. And I might be right. Let me see, there's the plaque. President Lincoln passed by this tree November 19th, 1863. That is a big tree. That's cool. The Welty House was on the firing line and has many impact marks that still can be seen and felt on the brick today. 2 Confederate soldiers were killed in this house. A total of 36 Confederate and Union soldiers were buried on the property before being moved to the National Cemetery. And Lincoln drove past this. Today you can stay in here or take tours. I think that's new. I don't remember this plaque. And I don't remember tours that were ever given here. Do you?
No. We never did any tours.
No, I don't remember that plaque ever being there. It's a nice plaque. The Brick House Inn, Bed and Breakfast. Coffee, food, and gifts in there. The 1863 Inn of Gettysburg. Bobby and I both agree this is probably our favorite place to stay in town. It's a clean room, has a nice pool out back if you guys like that, and a decent price. But the location is why you want to stay there. You're close to everything on this side of town, and not a far walk to the downtown area. As you can see from this, it didn't take us long to walk down that street. I think that used to be a Holiday Inn at one time. Our last stop on our Baltimore Street walk, the Jenny Wade House, museum and gift shop. You come to Gettysburg, this is a must-do. This is a story about Jenny Wade, the only civilian killed in the battle. And that's like 2 houses put together. We've done a full video on her and her grave. You can tour this as a ghost tour or a history tour. You can go down in the cellar on the ghost tour. Let's take a look at something up here. I'm going to show you the actual bullet hole that struck Jenny Wade from the Farnsworth house that's down there we showed you earlier. Is right through this door. You can still see it to this day. Right there. There it is. It went through that door and through another door inside the house and struck poor Jenny. That's all we're going to tell you about it, unless you watch our video or come and take a tour. But look at all these other holes from the battle in this house. A must-do, guys, and fitting as we end up here to end this video. Now, the statue of Jenny Wade in front of this house is life-size. Wasn't very big. And here's the cellar doors where they carried her body downstairs. When you take the tour, you can go down in there. Right down there. Carried her out that door, down those steps. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this little trip down Baltimore Street, showing you all the businesses and shops. Now, there's a lot of history down through there, and maybe one day we'll go down and tell you all the history from some of those buildings that we walked past.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J and B
have left the building. Almost didn't show you this. This is the entrance on the side to the Jenny Wade house and gift shop. It's where you buy your tickets at. Inside there. Some neat little Gettysburg items in there. Now they have some jellies and things like that. Head back to the car.